where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go. Set, go.
From the red zone now. Throw is caught. And it's close, but he's not going to score. Out of bounds right at the goal line, Brock. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is 1st and goal. On the sneak, it's Love. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Options are open here. This is 2nd and inches. QB sneak coming, and he runs it across. Touchdown! The Blues finish up an excellent opening series. Jordan Love, the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone.
I don't think that defense was ready for that kind of push at the point of attack. I think they were thinking outside run, play action, but they get gutted, and they get gutted right up the middle.
That one splits the uprights. And the Blues will jump out to a 7-0 lead. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. He fields it from the 8. Good work so far. He's got room. And a huge effort sets up his offense in a great spot on the opposite side of the field.
You know it right now, Kate. I'm absolutely in favor of this frenetic pace. A touchdown scored, and this is what the immediate response is. Nearly answer it with a house call yourself. Yeah, there's no body blows in this one. This game's starting with some serious haymakers.
And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Drew Tranquill brings him to the ground.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They're throwing it. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Looking inside the red zone. Bails out of the pocket quick.
What a great play by the defense. Play breaks down, but that defense stays disciplined. Nobody loses control, and they end up stopping him for a loss.
Gotta forget about 1st down in a hurry. They need a chunk of yards here on 2nd and goal. Dropping back to throw. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And back-to-back sacks have these guys suddenly staring at 3rd and goal.
Kind of feel like we're watching a welcome to the NFL moment for this rookie quarterback. Hey, kid, yeah, the rush gets here a little bit faster at this level than it does the college game.
That's into the hands of Franklin. He brushed him off with ease. And he's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. More from this one right after this. And we're back. Road offense out there and set. Let's get the 2nd quarter started. Everyone's out there, so let's get things restarted. The kick by Lutz is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score. Maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35.
Ready. Hut.
Love now on 1st and 10. Forced out to his right. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on, set. Black 40. Hut.
There's Love to throw. Has him on a quick hitter. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
A gain of 9 brings up
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Running for the marker with Williams. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
That's good for an Orlando 1st down.
Ready.
They stay on the ground with Williams. And he's down to almost... Oh, no, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. That's 16 on the pickup. And that gives him the 1st.
That's another Orlando 1st down.
Let's go now.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Love looking to pass. Buying some time right. Throwing this one back of the end zone. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. But it slips through. 2nd down coming up.
Down. Blue 32. Ready.
To the air with Love. He has it at the 5. And that is a touchdown. The Blues now lead by 10. It's a Taz Walker touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one right down the middle. And the Blues drive their lead to 11.
Sentinels 3.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Here's a return from the 7. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 24-yard line.
Ready up.
Offense to the line. Here we go.
Go.
Henry gets it here to start the drive. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off, but don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon and give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. From the red zone on 1st. It's caught. This is Jacory Krosky-Merritt. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
At the 10-yard line.
2nd down now. They need 7. Throwing now off the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. He brings it in. He has the touchdown. The Sentinels make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. Oh, and it's no good. Just his 2nd missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
Love. Complete out to the right side. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. 35 on the pickup. And that's good for a new set of downs.
Here we go. Set, go.
Love with it on first down. Walker hauls it in. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They get 19 on that pickup. And that is good for a first down. Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More from Orlando coming up.
On the double.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Hut, hut.
Handoff goes to Williams, running right. And he's going to work it to the 20. Levante David, like so many times in his career, making that tackle. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 20-yard line.
Set.
Love from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. He's running with it. Uh-oh, Love fumbled it. Ooh, man, they are lucky to get this one back on the recovery. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
The defense calls a timeout. That's their first.
A 6-yard pickup.
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Ready, ready.
Another run for Williams. And he will not get the first, but ooh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. Third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Ready.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Ready.
They're going for this from just a few yards out. They could get a touchdown or a first down here.
Set. Red. 43 red. 52 blue. Hut.
4th down. Here's Love. He rolls to his right. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Blues will add to their lead at the end of the half. Jordan Love, the touchdown. His 3rd total score this game. Kicking team out to try the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Blues push the lead up to 12.
The score, Blues 21, Sentinels 9.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive.
Here we go. Set.
To throw here on first down. He's going deep this time. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Now, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out.
He's got it inside the 25. And he has this down to the 14-yard line.
It's a gain on the play of 66 yards.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Throwing here just before halftime. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The story is halfway told. Let's see what the back half has in store as we get started in the third quarter. Adoree Jackson now to return it. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
First down and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Hey, check that. Come on.
Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
He's got it over the middle. And he's brought down at the 30, right near that line of gain.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Has his man, it's cut by Andrews. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
This is Henry on 2nd. And he'll find that for a few. It's 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Completed to his running back. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs. 1st down from the 42.
A gain of 18 on the play.
They're going play action. Headed out right. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Going deep here for the end zone. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Jack Jones has got it. And the Blues will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
You know, Kay, we worked long enough together. You know exactly what I was saying to our producer and talkback. Circle that play. That could be the play we come back to when this game's all said and done and say it's a turning point play. You hate picks in the end zone, and you hate them in the second half.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 60 red. 60 red. Claw, 10. Ready.
Shotgun now for Love. On the move, headed right. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
So at the 20, here's 2nd and 10.
Here with Speedo Blue. Blue, 32. Steel, black. Ready?
Back to the air. Love. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
incomplete.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
40, shoot, yellow. Ready?
Throwing his love on third. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Dante Jackson takes it away.
Their first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Here we go. Stop.
The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Second and 8. At the
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Come on, come on.
Quick to the left, it's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Okay, ready?
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Ready, go.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Here we go, here we go. Yep.
They'll throw for it. This finds Franklin. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. It's an 8-yard gain. A great call there on 4th down. Keeps this drive moving.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a complete.
And in he goes for the touchdown. The Sentinels pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. Extra point try now from Lutz. And this one thankfully not off the mark. He gets it to go.
Makes the score Blues 21, Sentinels 19. Will Lutz set to
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense to the line. Here we go.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
2nd and 3.
Okay, ready?
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
Love out of the shotgun. Getting out to his left. Catch is made. It's Jalen Hyatt. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. A gain of 26 yards there. And that's going to bring up 1st down.
Let's go. Come on, come on, come on.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. This game can still go either way. Only 2 points separating these squads as we begin the 4th.
Ready.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Ready. Set, hut.
Love now to throw. Complete out to the right. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
14 more yards.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Draw play. This is Williams. Keeps himself upright. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Blues push this to an 8-point game. Kyren Williams, the touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
And the kick is good, and we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Thanks to the penalty, they'll kick it away from further up the field. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. All set to go now from the 35.
Let's go.
First down, play action. This is a heater going deep. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it's 2nd down coming up.
35-yard line.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Turning to Henry on 3rd. They stop him after a gain of about 3. Leaves him looking at 4th down.
On the tackle. A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
You're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Come on. Hey.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Throw is caught by the back. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down and a drive a lot of us thought had stalled out. He's going to carry on. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
46-yard line.
Give to Henry on the inside handoff. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Hits his running back. And that tackle came at the last moment to save the first, didn't it? That sets up 3rd and short from the 37.
That's the defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Henry's going to try to pick it up, and he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
They'll throw it here on 1st. Escapes out to the left. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Here we go. Ready.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Five still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go. Get cooking, 19.
Out of the gun, Henry. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. Touchdown.
To number 82.
The Sentinels have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th. Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Sentinels cut the lead down to just 2.
Sentinels 26. Will Lutz set to kick
We're
off.
down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. To the air with Love. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47.
27 yards.
So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that means 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Let's go now. Set.
Give to Williams from the gun. And this hasn't been a common sight out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense.
Come on, set. Blue, 32.
They're going to pass it here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
That's caught by Williams. He needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up 4th down.
A gain of 9. It's 4th down.
Going for it, it's Williams. And he can't get the push they needed. They hold him at the line and send him packing after a turnover on downs.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across. But there was no overcoming a front, just as equally motivated to get off the field.
A carry by Brooks to start the drive. Daniel managed 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
He'll look to throw it. Short pass brought in. Still has some space inside the 35. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
Here's Henry running left. Gets it to the 15. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
That's another Tokyo First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket, but they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go. First down, and they go right back to him. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Yes, and everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
Second and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone.
19 Charger, 19 Charger. Ready?
From the gun, a give to Brooks. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute.
Touchdown, Tokyo.
Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
That one splits the uprights. And the Sentinels jump in front now by 5.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Ready.
All set to go now from the 35.
Set. 33, yellow. Set, hut. Black shots. Ready.
Here he is to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Looking for his wide receiver there. So second down coming up.
At the 35-yard line.
Down. Ready.
Setting up to pass. Into the hands of Kittle. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. That one hits for 30. And that gives him a first down.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helps set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
So the big play moves him well past midfield. Has him set up now at the 35.
Here we go. Set.
Back to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game.
Every touchdown's got its own story, but for me, Kate, that one's all about courage. Courage of that receiver to run all the way across the field. Courage of the quarterback to know it's going to take a little extra time. That courage paid dividends for 6.
Here's Love up to the line. 2-point attempt coming.
Here we
The
go.
offense
Set.
will line up for a
Yellow,
2-point
43.
conversion.
Trouble. 38. Set. Cross.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's going to be taken down for the sack. They can't even get a throwaway on that 2-point try.
34. Sentinels 33.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Jackson now to return it. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Blues as we say so long from Orlando.